the importance of teaching kids nuanced thinking, right? Because the ADHD brain tends to gravitate towards, all or nothing thinking, or what we might call black or white thinking, where things have to be one way or another, right? That's difficulty with cognitive flexibility. It's an aspect of executive functioning, or what I call social executive functioning. So because the ADHD brain tends to, resort to that, not resort, but just kind of goes towards that type of black or white thinking, they tend to have difficulty kind of seeing the gray area or the middle or understanding nuance. So one of the things we have to really do early on is, and it's never too late to start this, is teach kids that there's always a middle ground, that we might think about something one way, or our values might be this, but somebody else's are this, right? And there's a whole middle in between. Because the more we can teach that there's a gray area, and the more kids understand that, life is not always black and white like that, the better off they're going to be. Because I will tell you, I can't articulate how much I see this in adults with ADHD who still have this really rigid thinking, and it's kind of, polar opposite, one way or the other, and it's never really improved. So please start teaching your kids about nuance now. You don't even have to use the word nuance, just teach them what that means, and teach them that there is always a gray area, and what we might think is not necessarily right, and what somebody else thinks is not necessarily wrong, right? There's room for all kinds of opinions and thoughts, okay? So teach your kids nuanced thinking, teach them about the gray area, and they'll be better off in life when they're adults, all right?